Home to some of the world's highest mountain peaks, Central Asia, with its stunning landscapes and rich heritage, is also among the most disaster-prone regions of the world, causing the majority of 70 million people living in the region to be consistently at risk from an increasing number of natural disasters, further provoked by growing pressure on the environment and the effects of climate change.
The geography of Central Asia is extremely humbling. You've got some of the biggest mountains in the world, you've got huge river systems across the region, and these geographical features have regular impact. It's an evolving situation against which basically mankind is powerless. However, what you can do, and this is what DIPECHO has been trying to do, is make sure that people know how to respond and know how to survive in these circumstances.
Since 2003, the European Commission and its humanitarian partners have supported communities and authorities throughout Central Asia in preparing for emergencies through DIPECHO, a global disaster preparedness initiative aimed at reducing the impact of natural hazards on vulnerable communities across the world. Implemented by the European Commission's Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operations, more commonly known as ECHO, the DIPECHO program has funded over 100 projects in Central Asia in the last 14 years, for a total investment of approximately 47 million euros. Some of the successes of the DIPECHO program are best illustrated through two different natural disasters: the Dasht disaster of 2002 and the Barsem mudflows of 2015, which both impacted the mountainous Gorno-Badakhshan Autonomous Region in eastern Tajikistan.
The Dasht disaster was where you had a glacial lake outburst flood, which came down and essentially decimated a village. And that preparation is what saved everyone's life in Barsem. So from having numbers of people killed in Dasht to having 0 fatalities and 0 injuries in Barsem, it speaks to, that is the success of the project in a nutshell.
As part of its programming, DIPECHO has also encouraged innovation in the field of disaster risk reduction. High-tech innovations such as the creation of earthquake simulators in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, or of the use of drones for detailed mapping of hazards in remote areas of Tajikistan, but also low-cost innovation such as simple water purification methods or simple early warning systems that alert communities of impending disasters. The DIPECHO program has worked to integrate disaster preparedness into the school curriculum. With support from DIPECHO, partners such as UNICEF, Save the Children, and Oxfam have advanced the mainstreaming of disaster risk reduction in education in Central Asian countries. Schools regularly hold practice drills for natural disasters such as earthquakes to teach children how to respond in an emergency.
If you talk, for example, of school-based disaster preparedness, today all 5 countries of the region have started to include disaster risk reduction into the school curricula. That is a huge achievement because that means that children will learn about what the risks are, how they can cope with them, how they can face them, and that will have a huge impact across the communities and across the region.
By raising awareness, creating and training countless village committees in search and rescue, including school children and teachers, mapping disaster zones, and carrying out hundreds of mitigation projects, the DIPECHO program has increased the resilience of numerous communities to better prepare for and recover from the impact of natural hazards.
This program has saved lives. The work that we do actively saves lives. And who knows what those lives will end up doing? Who knows what we've been able to enable, but with the work that we've done. And being a part of that is more than any individual could ask for.